Hi guys! So today I have a 1v1. It's between Heroofages and myself. For those of you who do not know, Heroofages is a 1v1 player. He is a Div 2, fairly decent, and the map is going to be on Sylvan Charm. I don't play a lot of Div 2s anymore. Let's see here. Mostly because of time constraints. I'm usually not on when other Div 2 players are on, or when I am. I tend to be a bit occupied for those time spans. And this game was played right before I did the video on Barbie Towers. So we can see a quick house coming from Heroofages with their workers ending down. Here's my workshop coming out. Yes, my timing is a little bit off. It seems a castle from Heroofages, so he's doing a fast expand. He's gonna scout my workshop, try to delay it a little bit. You can see that I'm attempting to get that done. Seems it's going to be a beast versus mech game with 2 dens coming out from Heroofages. Pretty standard so far. I'm going around scouting, expecting some kind of proxy due to how his worker was. In the meantime, his 2 dens are done, and I'm starting to get my second Gatling gun. He hasn't done anything with that first wolf, he's already scouted. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go scout with my 2 Gatling guns. I was saying weird in the response of no enemies yet, and my speed upgrade is now going. And now my speed upgrade is going, and we're gonna slow it back down to normal speed for now. So right now I have a mill going up, and more Gatling guns, so I can have 3 to try to fend off this mass amount of wolves. Which should be feasible, as long as I set these workers to auto-repair. And he's not pressing D to stop them from moving, so I'm going to be able to deal some decent damage to a lot of these wolves. He's going to try to slow down this mill production. I'm going to send 2 workers to try to help out. I was trying to get this around to stop him from running. And the mill is over. We can see dragons starting to go. Meanwhile, I've got gyrocopters beginning. And it looks like I'm getting ready for a 4th up there, maybe. Despite not having a 3rd, so it doesn't seem like it. 2 more dens coming down from Heroofages, and a snake charm, along with a 3rd castle just finishing. It seems he might have a little bit more production than he can handle if he does that, though. If we look at the worker count, it's 22. With him still making more workers, I'm currently not. I'm supply blocked. I do have gyros going, though, along with 5 Gatling guns. Compared to his 7 wolves, my army is much larger, but it's now 9 wolves. I'm going to try to get some scouting done with my gyrocopter, and I am going to be able to see the fortress over here. This prompts him to try to go out and attack me. He does not have any towers going up yet, and he's pausing the construction of this dragon lair. I immediately start trying to get this advanced workshop, and get my 3rd castles almost done. With 5 Gatling guns and a catapult versus 9 wolves, I should be able to handle that, and another gyro on top of that. I am going to lose... There goes one Gatling gun. He has now lost a decent portion of his wolves. And there goes another one with me shooting a Gatling gun. His dragons still are not coming out yet. Meanwhile, my advanced workshop is on its way to finishing. And now I'm gonna start my little push with workers behind. I am building another Gatling gun behind this with a gyro. We do see towers starting to go up for him in some places. And now his 2 dragon layers are done. No dragons from yet, but I do have a ballista going. 69 pop to 57. I am supply blocked. He is almost supply blocked. Placing gyros behind me. And moving behind the workers because his units will aim at the workers before they... or aim at the Gatling guns before they aim at the workers. Great way to absorb some damage. My forces are all gonna die though. We do see a dragon starting to go. Meanwhile, I have a second ballista being made. Let's look at the worker count for a second. 27 to 32. He does have an equal lead, at least in terms of workers. But most of his workers are mining inefficiently as he had to run. Actually, not even. A lot of his workers were out trying to attack my little army here. So far the losses are roughly even, I'd say. I am getting some more units out. I'm also getting ready to build this 4th castle a little bit before him, which is good. Right now this little guy is just going around all the bases scouting to see if he took a sneaky 4th base. His worker is heading down to try to make a 4th base now, with mine being only slightly ahead of his. I do not have the splash upgrade yet, nor do I have any more ballistas on the way. I really need at least 2 more, one for the main army, one for over here. But he's up to 3 dragons, and some wolf units. And now he's going to try to push at this. And a raw fight, he's going to kill these 4 Gatlings, the catapult, and the 4 gyros. Definitely. But this catapult is going to do wonders on the snakes if it ever shoots. Which it doesn't seem to want to shoot. I do finish the castle, thankfully. And I do have another ballista going with another Gatling gun. He's going to be able to just start picking off these Gatling guns with his dragons. In the meantime, I do get a damage upgrade going on my beast units. He's now up to 5 dragons, and I have 1 ballista. He's up a castle for mining compared to me. But now I have 2 ballista going against his 5 dragon, with 2 Gatling guns to help. And 1 dragon goes down, the second one is almost down. I'm building up 2 more Gatling guns and some gyros behind it. I'm continuing to make more ballistas, but he's doing serious damage to the space over here. I don't have enough of a ground army to deal with it yet. I still do not have the splash upgrade, so I'm just relying off the base stats of these ballista. I do have some more streaming in dealing some damage. He's going to try to get some damage done down here. We do see 2 more wolf dens coming from him. No upgrades yet is something to note. I'm still only on 4 castle. 39 workers to 40, he has the worker lead. And here he is, dealing lots of damage, killing most of my workers down here. A lot of these dragons have like 5-6 kills. Definitely worth their value. We can see I'm starting to rebuild my ground army, but not quite yet. He still has a healthy economy lead, 400 gold per minute. You'll see that build up over time. He's beginning to get upgrades. In the meantime, I still only have the 1 damage upgrade done, with an armor upgrade about to finish. This is not the best engagement for him, but if he can snipe these 2 ballista, it will be definitely nice. We do see I'm getting the splash upgrade finally, but these 2 ballista are gonna get picked off if I'm not careful. I need to keep building up this force. I have all these workers on auto repair. His testing labs are almost done, still no 5th castle for him, which is good for me. He is currently supply blocked, only building 1 house to circumvent that, floating 800 gold, getting ready for those upgrades. Meanwhile, I do have 2 more workshops going down for a total of 4. I should really be considering a second advanced workshop too. I'm trying to be very aggressive, keep him from being able to do much. If I'm aggressive towards him, he won't be able to be as aggressive towards me. With those wolves, he's going to be able to start picking off some of these Gatling guns. 1 will die, unfortunately. I do get the splash upgrade finally, but not able to use it quite yet. And I walk into my own catapult shot. I'm going to be able to slowly start killing these dragons. But he's going to have to pull the workers to try to attack me back. I currently have a slight lead over him. Right now he's stopped my production of gold quite a bit by doing this little dragon poke down here. He's able to kill off my army. I need to start getting more ballistas ASAP. But I was able to kill 7 dragons down here with these Gatlings, or with these ballistas, at the cost of quite a few workers. So now the eco lead is grown by about 1500. I don't have a lot of anti-air at this point, which is fine considering most of his units are ground now. He only has 6 dragons. And now you can see me starting to place some caltrops down for scouting purposes. I'm gonna try to take this castle down here, the sneaky one. Meanwhile, he does finish 1 more castle and starts another one in the top right. He's gonna send all these dragons over to try to secure that now that I'm attacking it. And he's gonna see this little force, and he's gonna intercept and kill this ballista, which is huge. The ballista goes down. I no longer have anti-air to fight back, but he's going to be able to kill this gyro potentially. Meanwhile, this army is killed fully. This castle is now done, so he still has 1 castle over me, if he can get this done. Let's look at the income for a second. Yep, making about 400 more gold per minute. I had to try to keep this guy alive. He's gonna start catching up in upgrades since I'm not getting too many upgrades anymore. I have 1-1 advantage. We've got 6 dragons over here and a lot more warp stuff going on down there. I'm starting to get another castle over here with 2 towers. Let's see here. He's gonna be able to scout this and deal some damage if he chooses to go south, but instead he's trying to flank around, get around my army, which is not the best move we can see. He's just losing units. I'm up to 1 ballista over here. I did not use the ability there, and the rest of these units are about to die. I do use the splash, killing a dragon. I need to retreat a little bit to get some of these guys in. I do place some more caltrops for defense as I slowly try to back up. And the ballista does go down, so he continues to have that lead over me. Meanwhile, my castle does finish, and so does his. We're now tied in castles again. And he did try to sneak around over here through the back door to try to get some more damage done. I'm just relying on repairing at this point, the only reason why I haven't died or lost the space. And this ballista is going to be able to get by and be repaired by workers. And it's going to potentially be able to kill some of these dragons if they stay. He doesn't have much of a ground army anymore, but he is getting werewolves, so he's going to be able to try to work on defending this a little bit better. In the meantime, I'm getting a second advanced workshop. He still has yet to scout down here. And he's not doing much with this castle over either. Right now he's just trying to reposition his units to be able to respond if I try to attack that new castle of his. Looking back at upgrades, it's 2-2 to 2-2, so it's still equal for upgrades, with my damage upgrade about to finish, but he's going to have 3-3 slightly before me on account of the armor. And these dragons are taking a lot of splash damage here. Do I get a second splash off? I do. Or no, I do not. Which is unfortunate, but a lot of these sneaks are dying due to the superior damage upgrade I have over them, along with the caltrops really slowing them down. These two ballistas are now done in the fray. I'm killing my own units with my catapults here now. But I'm getting these splash shots off, and now half of his dragons are about to die. He has 6 dragons in this little group, and only one of them is at fighting strength for HP. But he is continuing to expand. He's now floating over 1,000 golds. That's something you never want to be doing. He does have max population, and he's continuing to make more and more dragons. Whenever your opponent has this many ballista in their main army, you want to switch to something like werewolves instead, werewolf snakes. He's now taking 2 castles up here. And it looks like I'm going to be able to intercept these workers. Let's see how many go down. 4 workers, 5 workers, but 6 workers end up going down in total. And now I am surrounded, but I am going to be able to get splash shots off, dealing quite a bit of damage over here. With more reinforcements coming from behind, he's now down to only 5 dragons, 4 dragons, 3 dragons, almost. Yep, 3 dragons now, 2 dragons, and with just 2 dragons left in 1 werewolf, that army is going to die. He's going to try to get reinforcements over here, but I'm also going to be able to reinforce myself with my own workshops over here. I'm up to 5, pumping out Gatling guns. 1 ballista versus 2 dragons, the ballista will win 100% of the time. It seems that Hero's trying to get this sneaky castle over here from me, trying to steal it. That's not going to last too long. In the meantime, has both these castles done, but he's not doing anything with it yet. And this castle is going down. He keeps sending these dragons over. He's finally realized he can't be making dragons to fight me anymore. I have too many ballista. As I continue to just kill his units. Another dragon goes down. The upgrades are 3-3 right now. About to be 4-3 to 4-3. And a castle goes down. And another castle goes down over here as he loses that one to my workers. Caltrops slowing down quite a few of his units, including the werewolf. I'm going to continue to support over here. And that dragon goes down. He's currently not building anything. It is... I have about double the eco with him as well for right now. And he's trying to chase me down over to here. But I'm gonna just try to kite him repeatedly. I have 4 Gatling guns compared to his massive snakes and werewolves, but I am able to resupply again another wave of units in. And he's gonna call GG as he's no longer able to reproduce his army. We'll play Heroofages. The main thing for Heroofages there, he had the eco lead. What he had to do was either do more harassment, scout to try to kill this space over here, and also switch off of dragons sooner. If you see your opponent has 4 or 5 ballista, then any number of dragons doesn't matter anymore in your main army. They're just going to be a waste as they get killed by the ballista. It's better to just have the opponent waste the population space on those and switch to werewolves and snakes as you try to focus getting down upgrades. But against mech, you never want them to be able to get a large army or eco. You want to always be harassing. I believe that's it for today, guys. If you liked the video, leave a comment. If you guys want to see more, subscribe. See you later, guys.